Hey guys, and welcome back to the Pendulus 24-minute race. It's the first time we've ever done this. I'm really excited. Juxtree has gotten the pole today and put together one of the craziest lap times I've ever seen for this track. It is a generalized track for Rockstar. It's a eight-figure crossing. So if it's eight-figure bonus there. I'm trying to. So they're going to let everybody catch up right now because it's a big track to get the people put in together when you have a big lobby like we got here. That's kind of how it works. But the first race was actually a big competition. We had a ton of people in it, and these are the people that actually made par time for the race. The par time is 54 seconds. And that is how we're going to run today. I'm excited to see this. Everybody got within 55 except for a couple of people. And we are ready to go, go, go. Juxtree had got the pole before. I don't think that that little hiccup that he had there was going to count for his lead lap because he's gone a lot faster. That is such a tricky little section in there. And this is all about carrying speed, and so we're going to see a lot of that here. Juxtree's up there nailing the speed. RPM's coming in behind. RPM, I think, had the second fastest time, but he won the competition race because the other guy that was running into him had a Devesta 8, which I'm sure he probably had a way faster time than par, but in the same respect, he was competing against him and got disconnected right in the center. So we're guessing that there was a problem with the vehicle, and that's how that happened. So we're already getting a lean up here. We're going to move right up to Jux, so we can move to RPM at least. RPM is going to want to take Juxtree a little bit here, and Juxtree's got a fast thing, but it looks like he's took a little bit too high a line on that. The other thing I thought was really great about this is we had a return of a lot of players that I haven't seen in a while come back. And that's RPM entering first. What happened to Juxtree? Oh, big crash. RPM and death. Woo, and Juxtree's going to move back up to that position. He's trying to take that lead position out from under him. He definitely, woo, heating it up. RPM knew how to set his car today. RPM is one of those guys that you have to really watch out for because he will take advantage of a racetrack. If he does faster than that time, though, for his lap. So you see 56s right now, but I know they can do 54s. So let's see where they're at. 55, 56. So, yeah, leader, of course, having the best lap. That makes sense. That doesn't always happen, though, so keep an eye out for some passing back and forth. Oh, skidding. It was way out. RPM taking that inside line. Anytime he gets off any power in there, he's going to take it. And RPM is back in the lead once again, but Juxtree is trying to get some speed on that. He may take it back. We'll see. I got the big black line, and that's a power cord. That's the beauty of doing actual Rockstar races, and there is a crossover there, so we have to be careful about how that is. Let's take a second to move back through the crowd here. Here's one of the fan favorites, SAS Montana. He represents the big old Union Jack on his car, which I really like. And he is very competitive. Here he is with Sneaky. These guys wanted to pick cars that were really lower speeded so they could keep into the par speed. And this was an open race. We let everybody that wanted to race it. And we did have a good group of you guys, probably like 4 or 5 players that came in. A lot of them were having disconnect issues and things like that. So. But that's the thing is it's when you make up new races like that, it kind of happens. So then the old tried and true Ricky Bobby has had some real problems today. Same as me. I actually had some disconnect problems when it came to getting checkpoints. So that became a problem. I'm not sure that's his favorite car today, but in the same respect, it's getting him from point to point. So that's all that matters, right? And then I believe former champion here, Demonic. He's at least had a couple of championships before. And he chose this XXR, and he is not happy with it at all. But in the same respect, it's one of my favorite cars. I think the look of it alone is worth the look of it, and obviously he knows how to make one shine. Big old depth perception. The Death has had, I mean, if we can go by anything, the GP1, awesome car. Oh, and their Sneaky is passed around. But then, of course, we have to say somebody has been missing for quite some time that made a great comeback today. We always like having him, and that is Chewy pulling up his position. Where's he at? Right now in 5th position. So we're going to jump right back up to RPM, see how far off he is from the leader. You can hear Juxtree on the mic saying that RPM is who's always quiet once he gets into his big races. Looks like he has some. Oh! RPM got smashed by somebody, and there goes SAS. Looks like he crashed into Sneaky. So there's SAS moving up into that second position. Told you he's going to do this. Look at that Entity all the way, man. He's making that thing talk. But Juxtree's got a big old lead. It's the beauty of this race. The Pendulus, 24 minutes. We're always, again, thanks for tuning in. We're happy to have you. And this race it's basically like our invitational race for any of the Fucara Sport GT stuff. So if you look us up on Social Club, or if you can look us on Facebook, that kind of thing, we're all over the place. And that's what we do here, is this kind of racing. Normally, the Pendulus is the only supercar race that we do. It is an open race. It just allows everybody to have a lot of fun and race as much as they want. So if they want to try hard away, they can. And it's just an exciting race in general. That's the thing is we have all different kind of people that normally don't race, and they race in the first one. And that becomes RPM, jeez. RPM's around again. That is not what he wants to see when he's missing checkpoints. And here comes Chewy. And then, of course, poor Demonic. His luck has run out all day today. As usual, he gets in his first race. He has some problems with it. But he's smashed into something, and one of the poles that somebody else ran into hit his car and did him in. So where's SAS? Let's go to SAS again. That's one of the things that we like is we like competitive racing. Usually in Sport GT races, you get a lot of that. When it comes to the super stuff, big mistakes equal big problems, and that's the thing as we see here is that RPM had come around a corner and spun himself out. That allowed SAS Montana, and then unfortunately RPM was unable to maximize his speed between the two races, and everybody's had a problem there today, but he was unable to do anything, and that's put a distance between that and Juxtree, who has come into the lead. Let's see what we're getting for times. 54 is the par time, so we're seeing 55s here. Most everybody doing 55s and 56s. And that's the thing is if they go over par, they lose a immense amount of points. So even if you're the leader and you come in first place, you can lose enough points to put you down in second or third. Especially with two races that go into play for these events. The first race is obviously being like a qualifying race. The triple exhaust going on back there. Massive. He's got some distance to go, so let's pull back to the depth perception. He always has an exciting race back there. We'll take a look at him. Every time I pull away from somebody, if somebody up front will actually have a crash, and then we'll have to move back to him. Makes you want an instant replay option. So Death is up there by himself. Where's our? He was doing so well in the beginning. It was seriously one of the favorites to win. Ricky Bobby with a new personal best with a 54. Look at that. So see, it makes you think that, and that's the thing that we were saying before was the biggest thing that you want to see in these races is that consistency. If you can get consistency, you can win this race. So let's going to jump back to here. I'm going to go back to Chewy real quick as soon as I see how the leader is. It looked like there was a problem up front. But no, he is trailing along really quick there. Looks like he's... Oh, SAS is taking the lead. Yep. You can see two guys pass by. Figure 8 does have a crossover, which has played in. We've only had, I think, 2 crashes with it that really transpired, but they were devastating ones. Juxtree not wanting to let that lead go. He is coming in hard right now. That's the thing is when somebody will usually have a lot of speed, and then they'll come into a race like this, and you know, somebody was right on the edge of breaking par. They'll come in, they'll get heated like this, and they will get into each other like this and ruin their par time because they're facing off against each other so hardcore. I can actually hear the guys. There's something going on with them. Somebody wants, I think Sneaky wants to add a rant. There's our Pendulus car right there, officially saying hello to everybody. The Pendulus Watch Company. We're going to hang here real quick because I think you can catch up with him. Some people are still having problems back in the back. Yeah, every time he gets to that corner where he wants to get back up to speed, RPM with the 54 second. Every time he gets back to that spot, he cannot pull it back together. And that's, he's looks like Montana slowed down a lot there. He didn't carry a lot of speed. That's really the secret to this course, is carrying that speed through the track. And with that, that's going to put him down a little bit. Got to get set back up here. Look at this. This is getting heated up here in the front. And it looks like these guys are pretty much up here all by themselves. So with sports, we were saying before, with the Sport GT class races, things can get very competitive just because it's a slower style of race, but it's got enough for the sports. With the supers, you really kind of like and he's around. Poor Juxtree, man. He's been pushing. That's the thing, is you push until you push until you push until it breaks. Let's see where Sneaky is. Sneaky is my guy. He's usually moving up. He'll get slow at first, and then he'll be competitive afterwards. Kind of like the same way I am. So he's looking down at Ricky Bobby here. Let's see how he takes this turn. Very solid round. Goes around Ricky. Takes that position away. I think that Ricky and Sneaky have the same kind of speed cars here, and have kind of made it their life here to fight it out. And it's going to be a solid run. So with the rules on these, there's no curb boosting. We like liveries. No dirt tires, real tires on the cars. So some of that stuff that you've seen in other races, it's just kind of silly in my opinion. If it's real racing, we're going to cover it. We're going to make it look great. And, yeah, it's one race for extended time. And the thing is it's all about attrition. Whoever gets in there gets it and sticks it. And they're fun races. It's great to see some of these guys that come out. I mean, if you guys watch some of our other races, you'll notice that we have a good group of guys that constantly come out to these to get the competition rolling. And they're fun events, all in all. And the other thing too is with Pendulus, it allows new guys to come in and see how they are. Of all the people that we had today, we only had one person that we really said, you know, there's certain things you're gonna have to change before you can apply into the races, and that's something we didn't really do before. We really were open So if you were first guy with Atomic or first guy with Pucar Sport GT or Atomic or Sprunk Extreme or all those races, I forgot the one that Agent did that was a really good one. If you were in those, then you were lucky to get into something that just really just let everybody in the door. And if you can actually see some of the videos that we did back a while ago, that it was some of that became a problem because you have people that would get upset and crash people in the middle of races. So it was something that we learned the hard way, and for that reason we changed everything up and went back. And it's funny because we have the thing that gets me, and I always laugh about it, is you always have the guys that are like, we're the fastest, I'm the best. And they'll come in here and they're not the fastest, or they're not the best, or they're having issues, or they're not having the perfect race that they want to have, and they get upset and they leave. And if they leave early, you know exactly what kind of racing they do. If you're in here just to win, it's not going to work for you, because these races are multiple style races. So, and that really is, this is what this is. It's setting up for the Pucar Sport GT and Atomic World Challenge races, which are 10 races. We give away cash cards for the wins. You can get certificates for them. They're actually tracked and everything. So, and we actually have a website for stuff. So, can't go wrong with it. And it's just fun stuff to be a part of. So here we have RPM. He is trying to dig his way back, but it looks like he's going to be way off the pace. I can't even see the other guy up there. So let's see how far back Death is from RPM. Yeah, he's got some spacing here. You can kind of see, if you look on the lower left there, that's your map. So that'll be RPM's blip there that's moving up top right. And he's got some distance on him. We'll go back down to Chewy. See if Chewy's still having his ring. That's the other thing too, is as these races go longer and longer, we usually about do a 10-minute race. And that way it's 10 minutes a piece, so it's 20 minutes in total. With the Pendulus 24-hour, because the 24 minutes, sorry. And the reason we do it 24 minutes is because in-game time in GTA is exactly 20 minutes. That's the other thing. It won't end with just this. Usually we'll have, this is basically the televised version. And once we're done with this, we'll usually continue to play, because it's a good trusted group. It's always good guys to race with. Everybody likes to be competitive. So it looks like Juxtree had some other problems. He's getting his groove on. And I can see up in the distance there, just a little bit farther up, I think I can see Montana. Montana is one of the guys that really kind of moved. His big trick is consistency. And if we'll just watch a real quick lap of him when he goes around, and watch how he keeps the speed up, but he likes to look at the amount of travel in the suspension of these cars as they go around. But his thing is, and from day one, was all about being a consistent racer, consistent speed, and consistent laps, which is what you need. Let's look at the times here. 54s. Get two 54s from Juxtree and RPM. Oh, and Chewy's got a 54, and Ricky with the top lap of the Vision of 54. So that's big. Unfortunately, like you get the bonus points for the best lap, but it doesn't help you much when it comes to the end of the lap there. So yeah, I mean, you want to say, like, with seconds of rounds, it looks like 54.111. RPM's got his best. Man, where are you, Juxtree? You gotta be catching up. So yeah, you can see here, like, the incredibly cool laps coming out of Montana, and he's got his first lap person coming up. Haven't had a lot of hits when it comes to the crossover either. It's just you can see him right up there in the distance. It's like you can almost taste the speed. Again, that was big. He seemed to really reel him in for that. Getting a little squirrely there, but in the same respect, like that, I think that car is definitely faster when it comes to the lap times for everything. But he's got, I mean, Montana's not going to let it go easy. It sounds like Sneaky took out Ricky there. Oh, there it was. And that was your first lap guy. Okay, so we got a little traffic up here. I don't know how that's gonna affect Montana. It definitely will slow him down a little bit, and the timing on it is gonna be. Yeah, Juxrey can feel this now. He's right up close. Yeah, he can taste it. He can taste it. All the power. He wants it bad too. Yeah, he's just pouring it on right now. That's gonna be. And then with Sneaky out there, just gotta take it slow, just like don't crash it. Oh, here he's gonna make the move. Juxrey's coming on the inside. There's the pass. Position has been moved over. Now we're back to Juxrey, but we still got Sneaky lap traffic up here. So very loose, very loose. Montana's coming back in for the position, and yes, he has it. Coming into that turn, that's a tough one. Yeah, he let him pass it, but he's going to come right back and take it back. Did he? Yep, he got it. There it is. This is super competitive up front here. But we still got Sneaky in the way, who seems to be rolling out. Like, let's see what his lap times are. No 53, so we're still under. Sneaky's got a 56. Wow, how's he holding it? These guys have just been so busy battling it. I think they've actually slowed their lap times down aggressively. Last lap. This is it. If Montana's going to make his move, this is time to make his move. Oh, we got Demonic back in that position. Is Demonic making a move, or is he lap traffic? Don't mess it up. Demonic. Oh, big crash. Huge crash. Chewy took back Jux. Montana takes the lead. Where's Demonic at? Demonic is, yeah, so he's probably lap traffic. Wow. So Chewy did a spin out and took Jux with him. There's the finish right there, Montana. I'm guessing Juxrey's going to take the position. Hopefully Juxrey won't rage quit, because he definitely tasted that victory. RPM with the fastest lap. What did he get for fastest lap? I flashed through it so fast I didn't even see it. So here's the. Oh yeah, so he's still racing. Oh, okay, pouring it on too. Look at that. He's coming up on the finish there. Hopefully it jumps over to Death. There we go. I think Death actually finished before we jumped over. So yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Pendulus 24 minutes. If this is something you're looking at doing, this is going to be the race that you're going to join in on. This is how the finish is going to look with RPM with this massive 54.111, just barely eking out top speed. Nobody broke par the whole race. Really says that, we've really found a good kind of thing for this, formula for this to make it work from here on in. So I want to thank you guys for watching. That's the finish. Tune in next time. We're going to have some more races for you. You guys have a fun time. Talk to you soon. Bye.